Welcome to the show, everybody. It's the Crypto Lark. Today, we're going to be talking about the UNIBRIGHT ICO, a unified framework for business integration with blockchain. We're going to be getting into just what all of that means after a quick shout out to everyone who's been hitting that like button. And of course, everyone who's been subscribing to the channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you hit that button down below or the bell to stay up to date with all of the latest in the crypto space. Furthermore, this is of course not professional financial advice. This is just a dude talking about cryptocurrencies on the internet. This is an ICO. Please do your own due diligence before investing your own money. There is always a certain amount of inherent risk in investing in any ICO. This sale does unfortunately exclude citizens of the United States and Canada. Sorry, guys. Furthermore, the team at UniBright has reached out to me to do a sponsored review of their project, but of course I have reserved the right to keep it an open and honest review, so let's get into it. As always, it's good to start off with what problem UniBright is trying to solve. They want to empower businesses to use blockchain, but the problem that we currently face is that it's of course hard to find good blockchain developers. It is difficult to deploy smart contracts to different blockchains. Integrating blockchain with your existing systems can be a real tough challenge for a lot of development teams. And of course, once you've actually done that, how do you make your blockchain data relevant? They have a lot of great use cases here for us to look at as well. We might, for example, see multi-party approvals. So a smart contract that's set up to allow multiple participants to have that approval. Batch trading, if you want to know where your beer came from, what the products that were involved in that, when it was made, for example. What about the life cycle of your asset? What about IoT, data, and sensors? What gets done with that data once it's made, of course? You might think of the energy industry, not just energy supply, but also your energy meter, billing. This can all be set up again. Businesses are looking for ways to integrate, make transparent systems, and have easy verification via blockchain. Of course, finance is another great use case here. Payments, trade, approval, the ownership of your data, shipping, monitoring the whole process of your shipping, invoicing, hiring somebody, checking that they are indeed who they say they are, that they indeed have the experience that they say they have. This is all what UniBright can bring forward with some of the common templates that they're developing for businesses to easily integrate into blockchain. Let's look at how the team at UniBright are proposing to solve all of these problems for businesses. The first is via smart workflows. So this is going to really give anyone the ability to craft powerful blockchain-based solutions without having to have that coding skills and without, of course, having to hire those expensive and hard to find developers. Then, of course, we have smart contracts. Via their UniBright Contract Life Cycle Manager, they're going to have a visual representation of your workflows with platform-dependent code basically ready at the push of a button. So you'll be able to generate smart contracts that are appropriate for the blockchain that you're using. They're going to have smart adapters. Now the Uni Bright Connector is what will allow you to connect your existing IT infrastructure. So you don't have to change, you don't have to drastically adapt what you're doing, but take your existing IT infrastructure and actually connect that to the blockchain using their smart adapters. Then we have smart queries. So this is the UniBright Explorer. This will basically monitor the ongoing business process that you have basically across all the smart contracts and all of the related systems that the smart adapters are going to be connected into. So this will be on-chain and off-chain data all in a dashboard, which will be really easy for you to access and understand, that will create relevant and useful data for your business. And of course, they already have 9 templates that are pre-developed, so you can just plug and play those templates that they already have. This has been developed by a company that has a lot of experience already in business integration, and now of course they're focusing on blockchain, so making it as user-friendly as possible. This will be cross-blockchain, so this will be operable on many blockchains, where they're giving the template tools that you need to bring these different technological ideas to the blockchain of your choice, which is very powerful stuff. And this is also a cross-system business integration. So if you're using different systems in your business, you will be able to integrate those. Now, the token itself is being used to create smart contracts on the platform. So you cannot create smart contracts without having the token. It'll of course also work for smart contract connections. You will also be able to use the token for the in-house purchase of templates and the smart adapters. And of course, you can also use it as a settlement layer on the Ethereum blockchain to, of course, access those otherwise blockchain agnostic services. Let's talk about the team. This is a very solid team. The core team has an astounding amount of experience in business integration, in working with companies, in business development. Martin and Stefan are the co-founders of it. They both have been working together for many, many years. They have a good list of advisors. Now, on the website, they only have 7 core team members listed, but there are another 5 developers that are not listed here that are also working on the project already. They're aiming for this project to have around 30 people working on it after the sale. The partner list for UniBright is very exciting. They also have a really great list of clients here. Now many of them are existing clients of SPO Consulting, which is the company behind UniBright. However, the partners are very interesting. Ambisafe is helping them run the ICO. We have Chainium, for example. Now they are creating a dual blockchain for the equity network. We have Zulka. They are a blockchain smart contract and business innovation company. And of course, I know you've seen that name up there, Microsoft. Yes, indeed, they are actually working with Microsoft Germany. Now, this is a very exciting hybrid partnership between Microsoft Germany and UniBright. So this is a technical partnership, but it's also a go-to-market partnership. And of course, they are working on, you could say, evangelism in terms of bringing about blockchain knowledge to enterprises via hackathons and tech studies, for example. So this is a really exciting partnership for UniBright to have, and I think gives them just a super extra added layer of real validity and legitimacy to what they are doing. It's time to talk about the roadmap. Looking over 2018, we'll have the first versions of the tools coming out in Q2 2018. Q3, we're going to be seeing many more templates being developed by the guys over at UniBright, and of course the possibility to use those across even more blockchains. By the end of the year, we'll be seeing the pilot customers. Product readiness 2019. Before getting into the details of the token sale, there were some concerns that I did want to highlight for you. The timeline says the product will be ready in 2019, although it is not specified when exactly in 2019 we can expect that product to be ready. This is a utility token, so of course it is also very highly dependent on the success of UniBright to deliver their vision. We can also think about, for example, adoption. Will businesses actually respond to the message? Will they be looking to integrate more and more with blockchain moving forward? And what about competition? You might think, for example, hey, isn't Sophia TX doing something kind of similar? Well, yes and no. Sophia TX is actually more of a blockchain infrastructure, not so much about the integration of businesses into blockchain for the specific use cases, which is really what UniBright is focusing on. In fact, somebody using the Sophia TX blockchain could also use UniBright to help integrate their business even more with blockchain technology. Now let's talk about the token sale. The token sale is kicking off on the 10th of April. There will be a total of 150 million UniBright tokens. Of those, 67% are going to be going on sale to the public. Their hard cap is $13.5 million, which in the current ICO market is a nice little raise and gives, I think, a pretty good potential moving forward for growth of the token and of course potential return for investors. The base price is at 14 cents. There will be a 10% bonus for the first 25% of tokens sold and a 5% bonus for the second 25% of tokens sold. Looking at the allocations though, as mentioned, 67% is being sold to the public, 9% went to seed investors, 12% is being kept for liquidity, 6% going for legal and sales, and only 6% is staying with the team, which I think is a very impressive thing to see them actually only keeping a very small percentage for themselves. And of course, that's got a lockup period as well. There is a lot of opportunity with what they're trying to develop. We have favorable token metrics here. The team is super legit. They've got really solid partnerships. Blockchain is only growing. Businesses are starting to take notice, and businesses want to integrate blockchain into their business. They don't necessarily know how, but if they can find a very easy way to integrate blockchain into their business, UniBright is that solution potentially for a lot of businesses. And so I think it's going to make them a very attractive option for businesses looking to integrate blockchain moving into the future. But those are just my 2 Satoshis. You guys will let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. Long live the blockchain, and peace out till next time.